Hello, friends. Okay, so now we are going to talk about how you can use forms to add your contacts and their information to your project broadcast. So this is actually going to be in the app flows section under automation. So you're going to go to automation and you're going to go to app flows and you're going to create a new app flow. Now I'm just going to call this contact add for this purpose, right? And I'm going to open that up and I'm going to start my design. Now, right now, the only option is blank. At some point, they may have templates, but for now, it's just blank. And you'll open that up. Now, the important thing to know is we are going to use a Google form to collect this information. There are configurable forms in Project Broadcast. They aren't quite as user-friendly for outside of Project Broadcast use. So I suggest you use the Google Forms for that. If you don't have one or you don't know how to make one, definitely reach out and I'm happy to help you get that started or tell you how to take care of that. But I am collecting from this form here. Now, the important thing is to have responses going to a sheet, a linked sheet. So stay in contact form, Era K is what I've called this. And that is where I want my results from my forms to go. So once I have that open, I will um, go back to, well, you don't have to have that open, but once I know that it's created, right, I will go back to my project broadcast. I just wanted to show you that's where that's going. And then I'm going to my left side down here, and I am going to contacts. So I am wanting to add contacts by this app flow. So I'm going to select contacts and my action is going to be update or create a contact. This is my preferred action over just creating a contact because if they're already in my project broadcast, it would not update any of their information. It would just skip over them. So if I update or create, then I know that I've got all my bases covered. My project broadcast service account is already selected here. And so we're going to go to the next step. Now, the next step is to add from an application, which is my Google Drive. No, I want to add from a Google Sheet. I'm sorry, my Google Sheets. So I'm going to drag this over here, drag this over here in line. And I want this to add when I create a new row. So come on, scroll down. Create a new row in your spreadsheet. There has been, okay, this, and I create a new row. So I'm going to drag this contact from here. Well, oh, I have to do all of this first. Okay, so the spreadsheet I want to use is stay in contact form, Erica, right here, this one. Now, I did already connect my Google account. So if you've not done that, you'll want to connect your new account and you'll have to log into your Google. There is a place where it tells you it's not verified or something. You'll just want to go ahead and continue on to the app. It is safe. It is something I've spoken with the Project Broadcast team and something they're working on. It's just a glitch in the duct tape between the two programs. So it is safe to use. I use it regularly, actually. And like I said, it's okay. So I'm going to double click my stay in contact form. Not sure why that's not adding. There we go. Stay in contact form. And then I am going to my worksheet, which should automatically pull up here. Sometimes, there we go, form responses. Sometimes things take just a little bit of time when I'm recording. All right, form responses. So that will automatically be there for you when you click. Sure. Why it's not staying. There we go. There we go. All right, so form responses has been selected, and now it'll give me the options down here to create different things. So I can do a timestamp if I want to. Not as important to me, but you definitely can do that. First name, you want to click the add. That's going to be very clear. You're going to select the appropriate information from your form. It's not scrolling very well for me. There we go. Last name goes in the last name column. And then if I have other things that I want to add, of course, I'm going to add the phone number. First name, phone number. I'm just going to skip some of these because it's giving me a hard time. But I also want this to tell me other things. So go down. I want this to give me the birthday. There you go. So those are things that were on my form. So now when someone completes my form, their contact information is going to be not only added to, but updated in my project broadcast system. So there we go, last name. So I will have their first name, their last name, and their phone number. Now, there were other things on my form that did not carry over to this. I could create additional lines for that if I wanted to. I prefer to just manually handle that. So keep that in mind. You'll want to make sure you're updating information on your forms as they come in. So that is how you create an app flow. Now I'm going to start my flow, and you know that it's working when you have the little lines moving. So let's see, like this. It's showing you it's flowing. So that is flowing. That is a flowing app flow in Project Broadcast. And now when I send out my contact form via the link for my Google form, I know that when it's completed, I will have their information in Project Broadcast. All right, I hope that that was helpful. There's a lot of ways you can use these forms in Project Broadcast, and a lot of ways you can use these forms to create information or create contacts in Project Broadcast from your Facebook events and your live events, especially if you use them for the after party survey and things of that nature. So if I can help you in any way with setting those up, let me know. I'm happy to give you any tips on that. All right. Have a great rest of your day.